happy in the studio this morning. Floor managers like this at me, waving away. Oh no, just means we're live. Right, it's great to have your company. This is The Craft Store. My name is Janice Phillips, and if you've never seen us before, we are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week crafting. I know. And we've got lots of different crafts and lots of different shows for you. We're starting off with card making. We've got some great card stock for you. We're going to talk through all the different benefits of buying super smooth card. And we've got some great stamps as well as some accessories as well that you might want to top up with. So it's going to be an education for you as well as entertainment this early in the morning. Now we are live on Facebook, so if you're watching on Facebook, great to have your company. You can purchase by giving us a call on the telephone number, which is 0330 175 552, or you can head to the website thecraftstore.com, or you can download the app, on your smartphone or your tablet. And that means you can just stay in bed and watch us. How about that? I know, it's great. Right, I want to introduce you to my lovely guest this morning, our lovely Dawn. Good morning, Dawn.
Good morning, how are you?
You're looking lovely this morning.
Oh, thank you. It's a bit early, but we're here and bright.
Well, you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm.
Definitely.
So there's plenty of worms over there. We're going to catch them all, Dawn.
We are.
Now, I'm really excited about the show because we were talking about an education for anyone that's new to card making.
Yes.
And anyone that makes cards currently, actually. We've got lots to tell them as well. So what can we look forward to in today's show, Dawn?
So obviously we're bringing fantastic products from Pink Frog. We've got two brilliant card sizes here.
Okay.
And in your card size pack, you don't just get your unscored card. So you can put this in any card fold you like. We give you a sheet with 10 to get you started.
Really?
And that's
amazing.
Nice because for a beginner, it gives you somewhere to start.
Yeah,
for a seasoned crafter, it's quite good to recap because we do get a bit complacent and do the same old folds.
Yeah.
So it's nice to try some different folds.
And it's also nice to have that reference with you. It's being sent out. It's not a download. It'll be sent out to you.
No, it's actually in the pack.
Yeah, isn't that brilliant? Now, you are getting 10 folds in this particular deal. I'm going to take you through the folds. Now, if you're thinking unscored card, what does that mean? We hear of scores, and we're not talking about 7 or anything like that. It means a piece of card that doesn't have any lines in it to then easily fold it. Please don't think I'm being condescending, but I do know, Dawn, there's lots of people joining us that don't really understand or know that particular terminology, so it's always good to tell you. If you already know, then just turn the sound down and watch the show, you'll be fine. Right, now, I do believe we've not had this particular size on for a while.
We have not, no. We're bringing it back because it gets forgotten, you know, and this is it. You know, I think it's nice to revisit some of the folds and some of the card sizes.
Well, this is 15 by 42 centimetres, and you get 75 sheets of this. It's 300 GSM, which is a really good weight for folding and construction. Maybe you want to put together a mini box or something like that.
Yes.
But let's go through the different folds, Dawn. What's this
So
one?
we've got a double gatefold there.
Lovely. Double gatefold.
Back.
This one.
We've got the easel fold.
Oh, now that has got a little element on the front. Now, will that be cut out of the same piece of card?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That
and
is
again,
good.
it folds flat for postage, which we all want as well, don't we?
We certainly do.
Yes,
we certainly do. We want to make sure it gets in that box.
That's it.
And we're not paying any extra.
Interest in our cards, but flat for postage.
Yeah,
yes.
we do. Now, what's this one?
So this one folds out like a trifold.
Oh, okay. So that one goes over there, that one goes over there.
Yep.
And then you can open that up, which is good, like that one. The next one up, let me pick this one up for you. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, am I opening this the right way? You ready?
Yes, that opens out. We've got a sample of that out the back there. But yes, this opens out. So this is actually using 2 of the cards together. But if the recipient receives that, they'll think, oh, it's just a card, until they open up the middle.
I do
now,
like that.
You think straight away you could get your die cutting machine, cut an aperture out the middle
That
there.
would be beautiful.
So there's lots you can do with this card fold.
Yes, because you've got the backs of that particular card fold to decorate as well. Love that. You could even just stand it up like that and decorate it. Do you know what I mean? You know, think about it a little bit differently.
Yes, the possibilities are endless,
there are
as they say.
Yes, lots of possibilities.
Yes.
Now this one, this is interesting because that folds there.
Yes,
and
so
also
this is
folds
like
there.
a side one. I can't remember the terminology on this sheet.
Oh,
but it's
will
a
it have?
side,
Oh, let's have a look. Side, handbag card, pocket fold, easel card, Z fold, gate fold, square card, twisted easel. Sounds like a pop band, doesn't it?
It does. There's so many there. There are so many there. Pizza boxes, you can do all
you had me at
sorts.
pizza. Inverted stepper.
Yes.
But you've got that
got the
particular
side fold,
the
yes.
side fold.
That's the Z fold that you've just got there
this
now.
is the Z fold. Interesting, interesting. Guess you could also do something like that if you wanted to.
You could,
maybe,
yes,
maybe.
yes.
I think that would
There's
still
different
stand
ways
up.
of using them, yes,
There's always a
definitely.
different way. Oh, now this is.
Well, that's like a tent fold, but you've got the pockets in the sides.
Oh, I see.
You know, so if you're doing a little gift of a, you know,
like a little folder or
some
something.
money or a gift card or things like that, you can pop those in.
Well,
there.
that's interesting because lots of people now at weddings ask for money, don't they?
do, yes,
Cheeky
or
little monkeys,
vouchers
aren't
or-
they?
I know.
I'll
I
have
know.
cash, please. We don't even get to choose a present that
No.
kind of looks expensive but didn't cost that much. Now they want hard cash. How embarrassing is that? You have to save up for a year. Anyway, that would look good in here, would it,
It
not?
would, it
A little
would.
bit of cash. We are talking about stock. We are 10% of the stock gone, or approaching 10% of the stock gone already. So we're having a very busy morning. Another couple to show you. That's an easy one.
It is.
That's an. Is that a
It
bifold?
is. That's just what we call a tent fold.
Just a
But-
tenfold.
Tent fold.
Tent.
Tent.
I like
'Cause you can have it
tent.
that way, you can have it the other way.
got
But
you.
also with that
Just
size
like a tent.
card,
Yes.
you could cut it in half and then obviously
Ooh.
make two
Ooh,
smaller ones.
If you just have that on your mat, we'll have a look at that in a
Okay.
moment. Yes, you
So
can just cut that in
again,
half.
cutting that down
Yeah,
and using it in a different way yet again.
that would be
so
taking.
you can get two of these
Yes.
out of one sheet.
Got you.
of
So
that.
this half here, Dawn, we would simply fold in
Score
half
in
like
half
that.
again, yes.
So that you would make two cards. And then there's one more to show you, which is rather fancy. Look at that. How do you do that?
Yes, that's your inverted stepper. You haven't got to worry about how you do it, Janice.
No.
Because you just follow the instructions.
Oh, do you
It's
know
just
what?
easy.
That is fantastic. This comes included. Again, let's run you through them. You've got your 20 by 20 square cold. You get it cold. Please don't get a cold. That's
No, we
another
don't
story for
want a
another day.
cold.
Square card. You get your gatefold card, your Z-fold card, your easel card, your pocket fold or tent card. You get your handbag card. Oh, you get your pop-out card, requires 2 card blanks. Oh, you are awful, but I do like you. Who remembers that? Oh, brilliant. Dick Emery. Inverted stepper, twisted easel, and your pizza box. Brilliant. So, busy for this? $12.99. It is super smooth. We'll take you through all the different mediums that you can put on your super smooth, but we've got 3 separate cards to show you, or boards to show you, with all the different elements, and we'll look at them in a moment's time. But you can put all of your different mediums, even your wet mediums on there, like your water paints, your brushos and your things like that. So we'll run through that in a moment's time. But $12.99, dare I say, you can multi-buy if you want to. 10% of the stock gone already. Busy for that one, Dawn?
Yes,
Right,
I'm
let's
not
move on to
surprised.
the next one. Now, this is your 20 by 40. Again, you are getting your folds, which will come printed for you. So it's not something we have to remember or download or
No.
go and search for.
No, you don't. You've got those printed in your pack, and personally what I would do is get that laminated.
Yes, good idea.
You've got that in your craft room, so if you're spraying and getting messy, it's not
Yeah.
going to get messy, is it?
Do you know
can
what?
Wipe it clean.
What a great idea. Right, let's run through the cards that you're getting. Ooh, hang up. This is like the Krypton factor. Hang up.
Twisted easel.
Oh, look at that, your twisted,
Twisted
easel. Wow, now that's something a bit different,
Yes.
isn't it?
But you see, these could cross over to the smaller size as well. So this is where, this is just scratching the surface.
Is this like a Halloween card then? It crosses over to the other side.
I know it's early, Janice.
I
but-
know. Oh, this is great. So we've got a little box that we can make from here. Isn't that lovely for putting your gifts in?
Again, this is it. If we're making cards that are 3D and you've got
Yes.
to pass them on to people,
Yes.
straight away if you didn't want to make a 3D envelope,
Yeah.
make a pizza box,
Perfect.
put it in.
How about a large cookie? That would look good in there.
It
certainly would.
You can tell you haven't had breakfast
I
yet.
know, and that large cookie wouldn't stay there for very long. Let's
No,
put it
it
that way.
wouldn't. No,
Now,
no.
this is an interesting one.
Yes.
So, let me just open that out, 'cause it's interesting to see it in the full piece of card, and then adding those folds, adding the cut. Look at that. Isn't that brilliant.
But you see, if this was scored cards,
Yes.
like you buy packs of scored cards
Yes.
and envelopes, you couldn't do this very easily because
No.
you'd have a line where you don't want a line.
Yeah, well, you don't want that, do you?
We don't want that.
No,
We
that
want a
comes-
professional look.
Yeah, you don't want lines where you don't want lines. That just comes with age. Sometimes we have to accept that.
Yes.
But not here with your card stock. Right, next up, let's have a look at this one. Oh, this is a tent fold.
No, this is the
No.
middle one, like the aperture type
I'm trying,
one.
everyone.
I know you are
I'm
trying. Yes, you are.
Some would say very trying. That is great, but what a size card,
Yes.
special card that would be.
It is. You know, you
Right.
can put your apertures and that sort of thing in there.
Next up, oh, it's a
This
bit
is like
cheeky.
the handbag fold. So if you
Oh,
pop
the
that on the side, you could decorate that up.
Ooh.
So there again, if you're gift giving this Christmas, something a little bit different you could do, isn't it?
Isn't that lovely? Little handbag.
Yes.
I don't know why I kind of kinked my
I was
leg
gonna
out to the
say, yeah.
side.
They can't see you under the desk,
I
can
know,
they?
but I just feel all like feminine when I get a little bag like this. Doesn't happen a lot, does it? Let's face it. Everybody knows that. But, you know, once in a while, get a little clutch, feel a bit feminine. Anyway, right, next up, sorry, we've got more. My producer's like, come on, let's get over to the boards. Sorry, just a couple more. This is a nice one.
Yes, you've got that same one again with the little pockets,
Little pockets in the side.
Yes.
Lovely. Very interesting. Oh, now.
That is the
Ooh.
easel card. That's a plain easel.
So what do I...
So
That goes up like...
that's it.
There
you
And this
go.
is all made with one piece of card.
Well, you've got 1.5 there because
Okay.
you've got your half as your main piece that goes on the top. But
Now-
again, folds flat for
Yeah.
postage.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? You will be able to do this now. You don't have to go and buy these already scored or folded.
Z-fold.
Z-fold, nice and easy, lovely. And then, oh, we've got more. There's so many for you.
That's your gatefold.
That's your gatefold. There you go. And then the final one in this one, well, of course, it is your regular fold.
Yeah.
So you have your C5 landscape, C5 landscape gatefold, your pocket fold or tent card, trifold C5 pop-out card, requires 2 card blanks, easel card with no mat, double gatefold, side gatefold, Z-fold, inverted stepper, and you get all of that information right there. What an absolute bargain. £14.99, 634253. It's good to go through all the different folds so you can see what you're getting on your sheet. Now let's go through all the different mediums that you can put on your super smooth cardstock. This will be surprising actually, because super smooth, one wouldn't think you could add water and you get great effects like this, but you can do. So that's your distress ink with water, so you can use that on there, great effects. You've also got your distress oxides, you can blend them perfectly and very smoothly actually with your blending tools. Distress oxides with water, again adding water, perfect. Distress oxides galaxy technique, which is really cool, isn't it? By flicking your paint on there or maybe doing a bit of faux bleaching. Oh, let's go down to this one. You've got your paint technique on there as well. Really like that. It's like a Rothko. You've got your sprays on there. You've got your brushos with water, and you've got your distress oxides faux bleaching. By that, just putting water on. We'll go through all of the other elements, but you can see there you've got your embossing techniques. You can use this with your gilding flakes with glue. You can use this with your alcohol markers. You can use this with your doodling, with your marker pens. You can make construction boxes out of these. It's absolutely incredible. Also going through your die cutting machines as well. So your super smooth card will do pretty much anything you want it to do. Might even make you a cup of coffee if you ask nicely. So those are all of your elements. We'll go into them in more detail. Let's head over to our demonstration area by heading to the website first, because this is where you can go to see all the 5-star reviews and also see the stamps we've got on the show. You know I love Pink Frog Craft stamps. They're so authentic, they're so real, absolutely beautiful. Please go and have a look at them. If you want flower stamps, these are absolutely stunning and beautiful as well. So do go and have a look at those. 5-star reviews upon 5-star reviews, and we've got a special deal with your poppy stamp with the text and some beautiful red, true red, which runs all the way through, so great for die cutting. £14.95 for that one. And you've got your Pearlywink sprays as well. Oh, and go and have a look at the mask set that we've got available for you. That is phenomenal. We were very busy last time we had that on the show. And that allows you to build and create some great apertures, some great designs and some great patterns as well. That's your Pearly Wink stamp ring and mask set. You can pop that into your basket as well if you want to. Any questions, please email in. It is studio@thecraftstore.com or put them on Facebook. Right, Dawn, over to you.
Right, let's get started,
Shall we?
Right, I'm just going to use the, excuse me, 20 by 40. And I'm just going to do a tent fold for this one. I'm going to do a really quick demo here, just with the tent fold. So I'm just doing a score line there at 20 centimetres. And I'm going to give that a little burnish.
Now, if you don't have a score mat, I'm aware that some of our crafters this morning might not, but they want to get hold of this card. Can we create cards with these folds not using a score tool thing?
You could get just a normal embossing tool and use it in your paper trimmer if you've got all your measurements there.
Okay.
Okay, so you can do it that way.
Right.
And particularly with the steppers on both these, because you've got the length, you are going to need a craft knife and a ruler.
Brilliant. There you go, tools of the trade.
So that is all there. So I've got my card base nicely scored, beautiful. So this is it, it gives you choice by not having these already scored. So I thought we'd go straight in with something a little bit different. So I'm going to bring in my stamping platform, and I've cut myself a piece of card here. And I'm going to use the spring flowers this morning, Janice. I thought, come on, let's have a bit of, let's have some florals in our life.
And these are lovely. You've got your daffodils in here. You've also got your tulips, two of my most favourite flowers because predominantly they come out in March, which is my birthday month. It's an A5 stamp set. You get 11 stamps and you also get some lovely sentiments in there as well, including 2 butterflies. So we've got some beautiful stamp sets. I've got the set here actually all stamped out so you can see what we've got here that Dawn's going to be using. So a beautiful daffodil top. You've got the daffodil stems. You've also got, is that an iris there?
It is, and that is what I'm going to be stamping first,
lovely.
Janice.
So you've got your iris, predominantly purple and yellow.
It is, but we're going to go a bit pop art with this card.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Yes, I thought I'm going to wake you all up this morning. We're going to go pop art.
You've got your 2 butterflies in there, one forward facing, one side facing, and you've got your tulips as well. Beautiful. And that's your set of stamps for £14.95 if you want to pop that in your basket. 11 stamps in total, 099937. Lovely, can't wait.
Right, so I've just dusted my piece of Super Smooth with an anti-static bag.
Okay.
Okay, I've got my stamp in place where I want it to be, and I'm using a Versamark ink pad because we're going to do a bit of heat embossing. Though it's quite mild outside this morning, but I thought we'd do a bit of heat embossing.
Yes.
Okay.
It is quite mild, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. I must admit, I was very surprised this morning.
Put my big coat on in anticipation of the chill.
I know. Now, you may not see very much at all. It doesn't look like very much at all there. But then what we're going to do is we're going to heat emboss that.
Okay.
So we put this on some card. I'm going right back to basics for beginners because the nice thing is you can heat emboss on your Super Smooth as well. There's so many techniques you can do with this card.
It's one of my favourite techniques actually to see heat embossing because I don't think you ever get tired of seeing that change happen.
You don't, and I know there's going to be some little people that are watching me this morning. My nieces and nephews are tuning in this morning.
What's their names?
So we've got Finn, Gregor and Eva.
Oh, Finn,
so they're going to be tuning in. They came to visit me this week, so they're going to be tuning in.
How old are they?
Oh, 13, 10 and I want to say 9.
Oh, so crafting age then.
I might have got it all wrong because I've got so many nieces and nephews to try and keep track of.
Oh, well guys, if you're watching this morning, a big hello to you. And also, 7:20, you need to get in the shower and get ready for school.
Well, no, they're not on school, it's half term.
Oh, it's half term, beg your pardon.
That's why they're going to tune in.
Half term. Oh, I hope you're having a nice half term. 2nd day in, 3rd day in.
2nd day in.
So get crafting.
Right, so I've done that one there.
Yep.
But I'm going to pop this back in my stamping platform, Janice.
Okay.
Because I've used my iris there from my spring flowers, which I am going to pop back on my board, so I know exactly where it is. But then I'm going to use the typewriter set.
Oh yes, now
add
this,
some words.
I do like this typewriter set because it is in the font of a typewriter, and for some reason we just love that, don't we? I think it's retro, it's going back to basics, and so many people love this particular font, and that's why Pink Frog Crafts have bought some stamps out for you. Now £14.95, you get 15 stamps in total. You've got Relax, Life is Beautiful, Kind Thoughts, Live Every Moment. You've also got With Love and Best Wishes, Good Things Take Time, Wishing You Well, With Love, There Is Always a Reason to Smile, Thank You So Very Much, Just For You, Love Beyond Words, Laugh Every Day, Today's Your Birthday, Time to Celebrate, Happy Birthday, Wishing You Lots of happiness and hope your day is great. Isn't that lovely? And that is all in your fabulous typewriter font. It's a great little stamp set, that is.
It is, isn't it? It's just a lovely one. Oh, I haven't got all my quite width there.
Did you used to learn the typewriter at school, Dawn?
I did. Yes, we had
it was called Pitman's, wasn't it?
We had to do lessons.
Yeah,
yes.
We did as well.
We did. We
Pitman's
had to do,
1 and Pitman's 2.
We had to do our lessons there. Yes.
I wonder if anyone else remembers that at home and the combinations of keys. Oh,
I know. And now, of course, it's all done. They do it with their thumbs, and I cannot keep up.
Well, now you just talk to your phone, don't you?
Well, true. Yes, we do. We do. Now I've got my part of my was missing there, so I'm just going to pop it.
Now we've had an email from Alan. Thank you for emailing in, Alan. It's really nice that people take the time. It really is. Hi, both of you, says Alan. Love seeing Dawn on TV. Followed her for years. She is so down to earth, a true natural. Love you too, Janice, always making us giggle. Oh, I didn't.
Oh, that's very nice.
Oh, I didn't see that bit and I read it out. I feel all emotional now.
That's cheered you up, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Pink Frog's Super Smooth card is great. Won't look back now. My go-to main card. Wasn't sure, but hooked. There you go.
There you are.
Oh,
this
thanks,
is it.
Alan.
I think this is the thing. Once people have got this card, and they've tried it out for these different techniques,
well, you know, when you're
crafting, be surprised.
Yeah, exactly. When you're crafting, you've got your watercolours out, you've got your Super Smooth. When you're crafting, and then you've got some alcohol marker pens, you've got your Super Smooth. And then with your embossing, you've got your Super Smooth. So it will go over all of your different mediums, which is great. And that's why we call it your go-to cardstock, because it's there and it's not really ever going to say no, which is great.
And I'm going straight in with the ink this morning.
Ooh.
So I've done my heat embossing here. And I'm going straight in with the Distress inks with my blending tool onto here, okay? So I'm really just going to go for it. And you can see how nicely it does go on. I'm just going to hope I don't get my fingerprints all over it. So straight on with that.
It's like one of those magic books as a child you used to
I
just
love
put the ink over. Yeah, it's amazing.
And the thing is, you never tire of it, do you?
Well, here's the thing. You know, we're talking about half term and the kids and just with your friends as well. You could emboss some of your stamps like Dawn has done, and then you could give those sheets to people and they would do effects like this and it would reveal the image. So it would kind of be like a surprise element that you could craft together.
You could.
You could emboss a lot of images, put them in a box, and you have to reach in the box, pick one out, and then as you start to put your different inks on there, it will reveal the image like a little surprise.
This is it. Now, with this piece here, I am just going around the edge.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I wrote all my measurements down and I put them in a very safe place. I've got them just here, so I can reel out measurements for people while I'm gluing. And I'm going to be gluing with my EVA, my fine nozzle bottles, Janice.
Do you know what, Dawn? One thing I never get tired of, I know this is going to sound really weird, I love watching this because of that fine nozzle. It's precision, but also when you see the bottles that you're getting there, but also see Dawn when she was putting the glue on, you don't need a lot. Now, how many of you have over-glued? Used too much, it's come out at the sides, or you get yourself into a right sticky mess. Look, you only need a tiny amount, just going around the edge with that precision nozzle. But also if you're die cutting as well, if you've got a small die, that is perfect for just putting glue on the back. So £13.99. It's a great addition to your basket. 603282 is your item number.
Right, so now I'm going to start constructing my card because I've got some elements prepared here. I told you we're going pop art this morning. We're going to go nice and bright.
Well, I like the colours you've used so far. I love that blue and the pink and the black.
Well, I thought we've got these beautiful springtime flowers.
Yeah.
And yes, we can stamp them and we can colour them, and we're going to do that in the next demo with a different stamp set. But also some people might think, well, I don't do colouring, I don't want those stamps.
Yeah.
You can use them in so many different ways, and hopefully over the course of the shows, the 2 shows I'm doing today, I'm going to share with you some different ways that you can use them.
Oh, well, the next show's at 10 o'clock today. I've just thought of another idea, what you can use that precision tip glue for, which would be amazing, especially in the run-up to Christmas. Get your glitter out.
Oh, yes.
Use the glue. Could you do that actually? Could you like write a name or even draw with the glue and then put your glitter on top?
You can.
Oh, I love that idea.
You can. And actually in the 10 o'clock show, I'm going to share with you a nice technique you can do with your glossy accents.
Oh.
Something a little bit different.
Really?
So, and again, a different way of using the stamps.
Really?
So if you're going out, please press record.
Oh, I'm intrigued now. Oh, I'm looking around to see if I can see a sample.
I know. I'm teasing.
You are teasing me this morning.
I am, but can you see how this is coming together, Janice?
I can. Doesn't
so
that
with the
look pretty?
typewriter stamp, again, I haven't used, I had the With Love, but I've actually put half on one side and half on the other. Okay, so this, again, with your stamps, you don't have to stamp the whole bit like happy birthday. I've done one on one section and one on the other section.
You know,
so
even if you didn't have those sentiments, Dawn, you could put that in a frame and put it on the wall.
You could.
This would fabulous.
But it makes a great sort of teenage type card, doesn't it?
We like that.
Always remember with your glue bottles as well. I know I keep going on about it, but housekeeping, when you've finished, I should have had a bit of black, but you can see that little blob of glue just on the end there.
Yeah, we can.
So just wipe that with your finger, so that is out the way before you pop your pin in your glue bottle.
That keeps your nozzle clear.
Then that won't stick your lid down.
Brilliant.
When you are taking it off, if you have a problem and you get that far and it won't come, don't force it. Please, please don't force it. Just unscrew the lid and put that whole lid just in a cup of water. Leave it for about half an hour, then everything will come apart without forcing or breaking anything. Wow. Let it dry naturally, put it back together, you're ready to go.
Do you know what? That is so many times, you know, when you're using your glue, that happens. It doesn't matter how much the glue costs or what the brand name is. So that is excellent advice, it really is. And that is a beautiful card. Look at those. Oh, I love those. And you could change them, you know, if you were to batch make those, so you could have the orange, the first one, and you could change them as you go. Aren't they lovely? Also, how about making a calendar? That could be the top of the calendar, and you could print off calendars, can't you, that you tear off?
That's right,
how lovely.
But a different technique again, just with that white embossing powder, using your distress inks over the top, and you've just got that wow pop of colour there.
Yeah, I love that.
Straight onto that super smooth.
I think your nieces and nephews at home will like that.
I think they're going to like that one.
I think they'll like that.
Definitely.
Right, okie dokie. Let's give you a recap of what we've got available for you this morning, because we are very busy. Now, you can multi-buy. The reason why I'm telling you that is it's a good way to stock up. We've not had this particular size on for a while. Is it coming back? Of course it will come back, but I don't know when. Approaching 20% of the stock gone already. £12.99 with your card stock, which is 300 GSM. You also get your folding instructions. So this is going to give you a chance to make and create 10 different style cards, all very, very interesting and a little bit different, of course, to perhaps cards that you've just been folding in half. £12.99. You get that printed out and that's sent to you. 531355 is your item number, and then you can make some amazing cards just like that stepper card just there. It's great, isn't it? And that can be folded flat and sent through the post, but when somebody gets at home, how different is that going to be? Perhaps you've not tried a stepper card before. It's going to give you the opportunity to do that. Building and creating amazing cards to put your designs on. Your designs are absolutely brilliant, so it deserves a different style card to put that on. 531355 is your item number. Right, we've got another size of super smooth card for you. And again, you're going to get your folding instructions with this particular deal as well. They will be printed. Dawn says laminate them when you get them home. If you do have a laminator, that's a great idea. Or maybe put it in a plastic folder.
Yeah, just one of those plastic folders. Just keep it clean.
Yeah, and you're going to reference that all the time. 634253 is your item number, £14.99. You get 60 sheets, it's 300 GSM, and you'll be able to start making and creating those great gift boxes and other style cards as well, which is brilliant. I love that. 634253 is your item number. Now, you might need some stamps to put on this super smooth card, and they take your stamping beautifully. Right, chrysanthemum. Now, my chrysanthemums have come out late this year. Nice little yellow bush I've got in the garden, very condensed, and it's beautiful. It's taken a long time to blossom, but finally it has, and Jane and I can enjoy it every single day. Now, you've got your own stamp set here where you can put together your beautiful designs. £14.95, 12 stamps, including ladybirds. Now, ladybirds, they're all coming into hibernation at the moment, so you might find them in your home. Just leave them, let them be, let them settle down for the winter. You don't need to do anything. They go to sleep and then they'll wake up in the spring. But you've got some lovely ladybirds on here. Wishing you a fabulous day. Wishes, happy birthday. Filled with happy hours and special moments. And it's a beautiful stamp set as well, and you'll notice this with your Pink Frog craft stamps. You've got those lovely organic images as Mother Nature intended, and that's why they're so very, very popular, and they look beautiful when they're stamped out. So those are the stamps, and then you can start to add colour. Look at that. And you can add your compositions as well. If colour isn't your thing, how about just putting them into the background and building those backgrounds, which look so lovely. Embossed, again, you've got that lovely detail going around the edge. Who would have thought from that one stamp set you can do so much? I mean, that is beautiful, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? Stamped, cut out, embossed and coloured. And again, beautiful designs for you to keep repeating with that pattern. £14.95, 165554 is your item number. Right, staying with Mother Nature, we've seen this one in action. This is your spring flowers. So you've got your daffodil, you've got your iris, and you've also got your tulip, which is my favourite flower. In here, you've got 11 stamps, £14.95, 099937 is your item number. And I'm going to give you some beautiful examples and the folding techniques that you'll be able to do. So on the front of this card, you've got the 3 flowers there in their traditional colours, which look gorgeous. And then look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So you've got the initial base of the fold of the card, and then you've got your other pieces of card cut out and placed on there. Isn't that lovely? That is really, really nice. You could put a sentiment on there if you want to, or a little message, or it just looks fabulous. If you're a gardener, you could buy those little packets of seed and just attach them, because they won't take up too much bulk, even when you fold them together, which would look nice. You don't have to use all of them on the same card. You could just use one with that little butterfly. It's a really nice card, isn't it? And how about decorating boxes as well? Isn't that beautiful? But I can see there's something in here, and you've got your notelets inside as well. £14.95, 099937 is your item number. Now we've got some lilies for you. Lilies are a beautiful flower because they cross over from happy cards, happy birthday, anniversary, but they can also be a perfect stamp for sympathy cards as well. So it's a really good stamp set to have in your stash. They look beautiful as well, your beautiful lilies, and you can decide what colours your lilies are going to be. So you've got your different pods in there, you've got your blooming lilies as well, and then you can start to stamp them out and start to create some lovely cards. There's Make You Smile. So there's a happy card for you. Again, you can use them in sympathy. So you could use them in a more sombre way if you want to, but they are quite a joyous flower as well, not always for sympathy. And that gives you the opportunity to think about all the different ways that you're going to use that particular stamp set. Look at that, isn't that glorious? That's beautiful. And so is this as well, look at that. I really like that, that's lovely. And that's been stamped out, cut out, and then just popped on each side, which is a great way of using your lilies. 807733 is your item number if you want to go for your lily stamp set. Now, roses, we all love roses, don't we? We all love roses. And I think with all the stamps that we've got here, you can use these in a wreath format as well. So stamp out, cut out, and then create those wreaths. So with your roses, you've also got your musical text as well. Dawn, do we know what the song is on here?
I haven't got a clue.
I wonder. Let me just make sure I've got this the right way.
I couldn't work out if I had it upside down or inside out.
I think, and if you are of a musical, I think it's that way. I think the actual music is that way. I know the stamps are upside down, but I think the musical note's that way. I might be wrong. But do you know what? Doesn't matter. It's a beautiful background that you can use. So that is your background stamp. Then you've got your roses. Happy, congratulations, birthday and anniversary, because it could be happy anniversary, happy birthday, or congratulations. And they are beautiful when you stamp them out as well. And the great thing about roses, Dawn, you can have them any colour, can't you?
You can indeed, and I've done a notelet set and I have done them all in different colours.
Oh, how lovely. And if you don't want to use colour, look at this one in the lovely tones of black and white. Wow. Isn't that magnificent? So that's your rose stamp, 13 stamps in total, unlucky for some, but a baker's dozen to you. £14.95, 706 215 is your item number. Right, your next set that we've got some great sentiments in here. We've got that lovely text background as well. So, Dare to Dream. You've got someone special, congratulations, hugs, enjoy your day, best wishes, sending lots of love, thanks, birthday, always and forever. I thought he said always open then. I need my glasses. Imagine sending someone a card, always open. Just a note, cherish every moment, friend and inspire. So they are beautiful stamps. And that's a great big stamp set to get as well. £14.95, 136 100 is your item number, 100. Now you've seen your typewriter sentiments. Here it is if you want to pop this into your basket. It's again a great stamp to have in your stash because everybody likes a typewriter font. It's brilliant. When you can't decide what sort of font to add, this is perfect. For somebody that you're making a card for, maybe you know, a young trendy card, then this is also going to be perfect for you. And this is how they stamp out. They look great, don't they? So they really do add that extra special style to your cards. Love that. Live every day, laugh every day with love. £14. Oh, it's a little stepper. Look at that. Who knew? Just for you. £14.95, 15 stamps in total, 769 642 is your item number. Now, your precious poppies. Poppies are beautiful, and poppies can be a whole variety of colours. Pink, blue. I think there's even a black poppy, you know.
There is, yes.
There is, isn't there? And then there's poppies with the smooth petals. I've seen poppies with like frills on the end of the petals, which look amazing. You could add those with a pen to these if you want to. Never forgotten moments and precious memories. You get 8 stamps in total. Let's just drop that in for you. And you get 8 stamps in total. £14.95, 562 526 is your item number. And then we've got a set for you with a red, true red card. True red means it goes all the way through the card. So if you're die cutting, you're not going to get any white marks around the edge. So you get 10 true red A4 pieces. You can use all your folding techniques with, and you also get a beautiful set of stamps with your text in the background. You're saving £3.50. So sorry, with a sympathy, and you get the lovely set of stamps. Let me show you a couple of samples here, showing you that text in the background. This is how you can use it, and you can use a masking technique. You can put your poppy on there, and then you can put your text in the background, which always looks lovely. And remember, poppies don't always have to be red. £14.95, 441936 is your item number. Now, if you are going for this particular stamp set and you would like to cut them out, we've got a die set that works perfectly with this stamp set. Could you use this without the stamps? Possibly, because you could always draw in after you've cut them out. I'll show you what they're going to look like when you've cut them out, but of course they will cut out that particular stamp set. £12.99 if you want to add that to your basket. 349464 is your item number, just £12.99. Now, you are liking the mask set, which allows you to make those apertures from Pearlywinks. There you go. Don't know why. I don't know why I couldn't get that. Pearlywinks. Oh, Donna and Simon, if you're watching this morning, what are you doing up this early? But it's great to see you. £12.99. Donna and Simon, of course, from Pearlywinks. 977791 is your item number. That is really, really busy, and that is really, really good to have. It certainly is. 977791 is your item number. Right, you are also loving your non-clog glue. Try saying that.
I'm not surprised.
Non-clog glue.
Glue bottles, yes.
Oh my goodness. £13.99, and you get your non-clog glue bottles right there. They're brilliant to use. They really are, and they don't clog, which is great. Clog. What a great word. Clog. I wonder what the origins of clog is. Non-clog. Love that word. I also love the word crockery. That's not included in this deal. It's just non-clog glue. 603282 is your item number. Right, Dawn, what we're going to have a look at now?
Okay, we're going to do a really quick card with the lilies.
Okay. Because
I've got a card, we're going to get messy.
We're doing a quickie with the lily.
We're going to do a quick one with the lily.
Lovely.
So I'm using the 15 by 42.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to do a couple of score lines. We're going to do a Z fold card. So I'm going in at 7 centimetres. Oh, let's just bring that down on my bigger ball tools. We're going to go down. Oh, it's still not going in down straight. So we're going down. I must have something under my card. Let's try that again. So we're going to go in at 7, and we're going to go in at 14. So this will make a double gatefold, okay, but what I'm wanting to do is to make it slightly different. This is not quite the fold I wanted. That's the measurements I've got for a different card. So I tell you what, I'm going to start again, Janice.
Let's start again, because
I told you it was a bit early this morning, didn't I?
It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Live television for you.
It's all good.
Live television. So yes, so I'm going to go in at 10.5 and 21.
Lovely.
That's another card. There's too many card folds.
I know, but you know what? Isn't it great to have the choice?
It is, and that is the nice thing. That's what I like about the Pink Frog card. I'm not buying a pack of card and envelopes where I have to have it as it says.
Exactly.
I don't like that. I like to use my creativity
and we have
on my cards.
Different styles, different people, different occasions to make cards for, so we want them to be different each and every time.
So there is my lovely card blank, now done beautifully. It scores absolutely gorgeous. I'm bringing in my stamping platform. Now with another one of those card blanks, Janice, I've cut myself some mats.
Okay.
Okay, I've done some large mats that are 9.5 centimetres by 14. I've done 2 of those, and then I've done 2 smaller mats that are 9 centimetres by 13.5. And I'm going to bring in this gorgeous, gorgeous lily. I'm bringing in the big one because I just think this is absolutely fabulous. And as you were saying, this can be used for all sorts of occasions. That is the nice thing about it. I'm going to go in with my VersaFine Clair, and I'm using Morning Mist, which is like a grey, rather than going in with the harsh dark.
Ah, okay.
Just for a change.
Now, if you have just joined us, it's lovely to have your company. We've got a happy hour deal for you. And a happy hour deal means we've got some brilliant deals for you, including this one. And it is your A4 Super Smooth, discounted for this hour only, saving £5, £16.98. 160 sheets for £16.95, but the price is going back up at the top of the hour. It's a great way to restock and save yourself a fiver. 617168 is your item number, and if you don't know what A4 white super smooth card looks like, do we have an image to show? We do. It works out to be 10 pence per sheet or thereabouts, and yeah, look at that. That's your A4 super smooth, and there's a lot of it. There's a lot of, and do you know what? It's super smooth on each side, isn't it, Dawn?
It is.
It certainly is.
And it's a good add-on to this collection, actually.
Do you know what? It
Definitely.
really is. You can cut that, you can fold it, and remember, you've got all your different mediums on there, like your texture paste, your gilding wax, your stencils, your watercolour pencils, your watercolour pens, your alcohol markers. You can put your brushos on there. Yeah, you can add water. You can doodle on there. You can do your distress techniques, your die cutting as well. So much. It is a go-to cardstock. And it's definitely worthwhile popping that in your basket as a happy hour deal for this hour and this hour only. 617168 is your item number. Right, back to Dawn.
Right, just giving that a quick dry off. I'm going in with our watercolour pencils on this one, Janice, and I'm just going to colour in just really simply. The watercolour pencils are amazing, and we've got those on.
We've got some on the show. We'll bring up the detail, and you get 20 sheets of A4 card. So if you go alongside this with your happy hour deal, that would be a great gift, would it not? So you get your watercolour collection. You get 24 pencils and 20 sheets of A4 card. That A4 card, is it super smooth or watercolour card? Oh, it's watercolour card. So you've got your watercolour card, and you've got your pencils, which is brilliant. And with your pencils, let's have a look at what you get, because you get all the colours under the rainbow, I guess. There you go. If you've got any budding artists in the family, this will be perfect for them, or it could be just a great gift for yourself. So there you go, your 24 pens, and look at that, you even get a brush as well. So you can put your pencils down, and then when you want to do your dragging out technique of the colour, because you can use them as just regular pencils, but also with water, using that brush, you can bring that colour out, but you also get your watercolour card as well. It is watercolour card, isn't it? Yes. £20.99, a great buy, 596049, and those are the pencils you're using now, and you're putting water on there.
They are. So I've just coloured in, and then I'm just going in with a watercolour brush, and then you can go back in with your pencil when it's a little bit dry and just add the detail. So where you've got the stamp, you'll see the lines. You can darken that up. It gives you all those clues.
Yeah.
It's made, we've made it so easy for you. And then you can even go in and add some little texture, you know, like those little dots you often get on lilies.
Yeah.
You know, so you can really bring that in as well. Okay, so you're just building that up. And then here's one I prepared earlier, because I want to get this other demo in for you as well.
Yeah.
You can see how quickly that will come in. And I've just used those 3 watercolour pencils, and then I've obviously used the orange and yellow to do these stamens there, because you need to do those.
And as they say, proof is in the pudding. So those pencils, brilliant buy, will give you great results.
And then to mat these up, I've actually used our foam pads, Janice.
Ah, now those foam pads, oh my days, this is excellent value for money. Now your foam pads, you get your foam pads, you also get, do you get your foam roll as well? It comes as a selection. This is phenomenal, this is phenomenal. Right, we'll put the details up. Now your foam roll, am I right in thinking this has got 1,000...
It has got a lot.
It has.
But can you see what I'm doing here?
It's 1,500, but you know, if you cut into them, into sections of 4...
Which I'm doing here, because I don't necessarily want to use this whole big pad here. So I've just cut in and made them smaller.
Yeah.
So you can make them go further. You could cut in and make them even smaller again.
Yeah, you can.
But all I do, and I know Hazel, Claire, we all do it, we cut strips off.
Yep.
put them in a little pot, and they're always in my craft bag.
What a great idea.
I've not got to carry that big roll around, and I just stock it up.
To give you an idea, there's 1,500 on the roll. If you were to cut those into 4, that would be 6,000 foam pads.
That's going to last a long time, isn't it?
That's going to last a long, long time. That's just on the roll. You then get your A4 pads as well. This is phenomenal value for money, everyone. £24.99, and you're saving £5.50 on that deal. Hang on, there's 2 rolls. Well, put that one roll down and stand back in amazement and bend down and then get back up again. Sorry, I'm back. I just went down there. I went down into the cellar. Right, now, can I ask, are there 2 different sizes of the foam rolls? Or are they both the same size? Because I have a thinner one here.
That one's a solid one.
Yes. Yeah. So you've got a solid one, like that, as you can see. So that's included. So that's really good for your matting and layering. Then you get your, I have to be careful, I'll pick this up. There you go. That's your 2.5 by 2.5 centimetres. And I'm so dying just to push that out, but I'm not going to because it will ruin it. But I'm absolutely dying to put this on my head like a hat. But I'll have to put it back if I do that, but it's just so tempting. I won't do it. So you get your 2 rolls. You get your 2 rolls and you get your foam pads as well. That look at that. 2 rolls, one's bigger than the other, story of my life. What are you doing, Dawn?
I'm just going to put a sentiment in here while you're enjoying the foam rolls.
I am.
So
I am indeed.
I've got my card all laid up in here ready, because you've got to put a sentiment in.
Yes.
But I'm taking the sentiment from another stamp collection.
Yes.
Because this is the nice thing. These all cross over.
So which stamp selection are you using for the sentiment?
That one is from the Verses and...
Verses and...
I've got it here. Flowers and Verses.
Flowers and Verses. Ah, lovely. Look at that.
It's this one here.
Birthday wishes are being sent your way with love and best wishes on your special day. They could actually go together. Hope lovely surprises are coming your way to make your birthday a wonderful day. Oh, that is lovely. So that's a cornflower, is it not?
I don't know really.
I think it might be.
I don't know really. So
yeah, and that's interesting because in France, and I do know people are watching over the continent, in France they use the cornflower as a remembrance flower for Remembrance Day.
Oh.
Here we use the poppy, there they use the cornflower.
So I've got my stamp on there already. I'm going to pop that to one side. And then I'm just going to go in again with my trusty EVA.
Lovely.
Just to bring this all together.
And again, not over gluing with that precision nozzle,
no,
the right amount of glue, the right glue gets it stuck perfectly.
So I've kept one as the plain grey, just the grey and white. So I've got them 3D'd. Now, if you were putting this through the post and you didn't want to 3D,
yep,
you don't have to. You can just go straight on with your glue.
Yeah,
and have it flat. But because we've got that different card fold as well, and those lovely stamps, it just gives a lot of interest there, doesn't it?
Isn't that lovely? Anyone would be so happy to receive a card like that, because it's not just a straightforward open the card, close the card. It's something of interest. You know they're going to spend time looking at the work that you've put together for them. And it's the kind of card that will stay on the mantelpiece.
For a while.
For a while.
Yes.
The mantelpiece.
Yes, mantelpiece.
Or the windowsill. The mantle. Again, what a word. Mantelpiece. Where does that come from? Let me know. 603282 is your item number, £13.99. That's for the non-clog glue. I know, say it with me, it's great this early in the morning. And it's a great deal, it really, really is, because you get the precision nibs as well, or tips. 0.5 mil tip, and you also get the 35.5 mil with the 0.8. That's just a lot of numbers. It's brilliant, just buy it. It really is handy. It's a lot of numbers there.
There is a lot of numbers.
It's precision. Right, whilst we're setting up for the final demonstration, we've got a few minutes left on the show. We'll take you through the cardstock. Returning, we've not seen this particular size for a while. It's a great size. We know that you love it. You also get your folds included. You're loving this one. 15 by 42 centimetres, 75 sheets in total. It is super smooth, and it's super smooth on each side, so it doesn't matter which way you pick it up, you can start crafting on that, which is great. No right or wrong side. You've also got your different folds as well, so you can start to create some really interesting designs. For example, look at that, just from one piece of card. If I open that up, you can see how that works with the right kind of folds, and then you've got that lovely way of creating. It makes a card a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? It certainly does. And then you can start to build and create. So your different cards, you've got your gatefold card, your Z-fold card, your easel card, your pocket fold, tent card. Oh no, that's the other one. Handbag card. Oh no, you do get your handbag. 20 by... No, that's with the other one. Sorry, I've picked up the wrong fold. That's my bag. That's my bag. Here we go. These are the folds you get with this one. By 50. So you get your landscape gatefold, your tri-fold, your pocket fold, your easel card, double gatefold, side gatefold, your Z-fold and your inverted stepper. They're all there for you. They'll be printed out and sent out to you. £12.99, 531 355 is your item number. Now your happy hour deal's proven to be popular. It's a great, do you know what? Christmas gift. Perfect. Because you get your watercolour cardstock from Pink Frog Crafts, which is brilliant. I've been using that on the pictures that I've been posting on Facebook with the watercolouring I've been doing. And you also get... Do you get something? Oh, this is your happy hour deal. Sorry, I'm thinking about your watercolour pencils. Sorry, beg your pardon. This is your super smooth, £16.98. It's a great deal, saving £5, 617168, 160 sheets in total. But do go and check out the pencils and the watercolour card. As I mentioned, that is a really good deal. It really is, and solves a problem when you want to get a present for somebody. Right, we've got a minute left. Dawn.
Right, I'm going to make a start on this, Janice, and what we'll do is we'll have to continue it on the next show.
How exciting.
Okay, because I want to use the Pearly Wing sprays.
We've got a minute, Dawn, off you go.
Right, so what I've done is I've got one of the large cards, 20 by 40, and
Yep.
I've done a Z fold with that already for my card base. But I'm also going to use one of the 15 by 42 cards as well, because this is what we're going to create.
Oh, it's a bit special.
There's quite a lot going on there, Janice. So, but we'll make a start then. Things can be drying between shows when we come back to it.
Well, I tell you what, Dawn, what we'll do is we'll see how you create that in the next show, which is at 10 o'clock today with our Derek. Derek's coming up next, everybody, with our Trish. But Derek will be with you at 10 o'clock, so we'll do that particular demonstration and some more techniques in the 10 o'clock show. We might have another happy hour deal at 10 o'clock, but the one we've got now is going to end at the top of the hour. So you've got about 3.5 minutes to get that in your basket. Dawn, thank you.
Thank you very much,
We'll see you at 10 o'clock.
You will indeed.
I will see you guys in a few moments' time.